Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo. We are back again with another one. What I want to talk about is a very important topic that I think would have a lot of playback value. The question is, are female influencers keeping women single? Are female influencers keeping women single? Just like the pastors do in church. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. It's 2025, and I notice a trend. I notice a trend going on social media. There is a big business in keeping women single. And I want to expose it. I want to talk about it, bring awareness to it. As most of you know, I always talk about relationships, and I try to give advice on having successful relationships and understanding the problems and things to overcome. And one thing I notice about social media, it seems as if though anytime I focus on relationship topics, or try to teach people how to have a successful relationship, I notice women or female influencers, they never talk about success. It's like you don't see them ever talking about how to have a successful relationship. It's always negativity. It's always a problem. It's always, I don't like this, and I'd rather be single. And what kind of miserable existence is that? Where it's as if though women are being trained to live a miserable existence. Am I the only one that see this? We were never created to be single. That's proven in the Garden of Eden. Adam was alone. He was single. God said it's not good that man should be alone. So this single movement that is going on in today's day, it's bullshit.
Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah, I'm so eclectic, got me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. Wanna of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like the way that top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had this. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I face the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had this. Look at how far we progress. I don't see a threat.
Single for life is where women are. Welcome to the stream. Let's talk about it. Ladies, you say you're enjoying this single life. Do you not realize that everything you're building is being done in vain? To all the ladies, to all the female influencers, come close. Everything that you're building right now in your single existence is in vain. All the hard work you're doing, all the money you're making, all the clothing, cars, houses, everything that you're obtaining, it's all vain. And the reason being is you're alone. So you wasted your life. A life of selfishness. That's what being single is. It's a individual that says, I am selfish. I don't want to build. I don't want to join. I'm selfish. Mine, mine, mine. Go, go, go. Mine, mine, mine. Do you not realize that all the money you earn, if you were to pass away today, everything you earn is gone? Your cars, clothes, jewelry, everything that you're hoarding up right now, it's gone. See, the purpose for a relationship is to create generational wealth. Wealth that is passed down to the children's children. But for some odd reason, women don't understand that. So you will die alone, as Kevin Samuels said, because women are the main ones keeping you single, just like the Christian church. You see, the Christian church specializes in keeping women single. They do this all the time. When you go to the Christian church, you will find no masculine men. All of the men in the church are effeminate. And they live that world, that life. Masculine men do not attend a church listening to a pork chop eating pastor. We don't do that. Right? But now, more importantly, what I've noticed is that on social media, there are thousands upon thousands of women who are living a miserable, lonely existence. And female influencers are a part of the problem. Because what I'm seeing through my research is that they really have no answers. They have no answers for these women. They're doing exactly what the church does. Tell them to go read your Bible. Find something to do. That's not solving the problem. It is unnatural to be single. Unnatural. Because here's the proof. To all you single ladies, female influencers, do you have toys in your home? Do you masturbate? Do you watch porn? Do you order little products from AliExpress, Amazon Prime? Get discreet packages sent to your home? If you do, you're a hypocrite. Because you're not really being single. Ordering such items is a clear indicator that you want a man. But in your independence, you would rather suffer, remain single, and use AI, artificial intelligence. All of those battery-operated products that you use on yourself, that's AI. So you're having relations with AI. And then the pastors are convincing women that somehow being single is a blessing from God. No, it's not. It's a curse. Because when Adam was in the garden alone, God saw that it wasn't good that man was alone. God never said, oh no, being single is a blessing, Adam. You don't need a woman. Just be single and enjoy your single life. See, what I see going on social media with all of this single bullshit, these women are not happy. I can see it in their eyes. I can see it in their faces. They're not happy. They're fighting against nature, trying to cope with what they created. 2025 is going to be a bad year for women. It's not going to be that same way for men. Now, to all the female influencers, I need for you to understand something. What exactly is the solution? What exactly is the solution? Where do we go? Is this a business to just hustle people? This is real questions here. Are female influencers just hustling women that don't have relationships and basically just telling them what they want to hear to keep them single? Keep the numbers coming in. Keep the views going up. Because that's what appears to be popular. Let's enjoy our single life, ladies. Let's band together in our single, miserable existence. Let's just live in our homes by ourselves in the coal. It's coal in your house. You're by yourself. There's no noise in your house but you and your dog. That's a miserable existence. That's not happiness. And no matter how much money you make as a single woman, no matter how much clothes, cars, none of that stuff means shit when you by yourself. There's no way you could tell me there's no way you could tell me you happy. There's no way. That's a miserable existence. And we have to begin to tell people the truth. And I think a lot of female influencers are lying to women. And they're trying to convince women that it's going to be okay when it's not. It's bad. And you ladies know it's bad. and you look towards influencers to give you some sort of hope, and you know the things they're telling you is bullshit. You know it is. You know what they're telling you, that it makes no sense. Because you are living that life and you don't like it. So my question to the influencers, what's the solution? If I'm teaching brothers, they need to take care of their woman, they need to do this and do that, but you ladies are teaching women, be single, do this, then what the fuck I'm wasting my time for? What's the purpose of me teaching men to wife up a sister if the women influencers are telling women, hey, be single, enjoy this, fuck men? What is the solution? It doesn't make any sense. I don't see no female influencers teaching women how to be wives. None. I don't see none of them teaching women, you got to prepare yourself to be a wife. You got to cultivate this. You got to do that. Nobody's teaching them nothing. And all of the women influencers, they're all single and independent and don't want a man, but they got toys. Ladies, you're being lied to. You're being led astray. I see this stuff happening right in my face, and I'm like, 2025, it's a bad year for you ladies, man. If you think being single is some sort of success story, why you got toys? Why you play with yourself? You get horny. You know why? That's a clear sign you need a man to fuck you. Got to keep it raw. Got to keep it explicit. See, if you're feeling those feelings, you need a man. And you've been trying to live this lie for many years, trying to prove something to somebody. And I don't know what women are on, what they smoking. But at the end of the day, it's not working. Because I see you ladies when y'all congregate and y'all frequent channels, and it's like y'all all in the same boat. None of y'all got a man. That's a lot of women, man. That's a lot of vagina, bro. And they're all like, well, I'm gonna be single. I don't care. I don't want to have no kids. Then what's your purpose? What's your purpose? What is your purpose as a woman if you're not bringing forth children? What is your purpose as a woman if you're not taking care of a husband? What is your purpose? See, we're going extinct. And population control has been successful. Margaret Sanger, her plot and plan is working. Because women are fulfilling her agenda. Keep women single. Keep them from having babies. Because men ain't shit. All men are the same. Let's hate men. I see women all day on YouTube just leading women astray, man. Offering them no solutions to the real issues. We are literally trying to convince women that being single is good. Ladies, if you're so single, why are you still fucking on the low? Why you have a sneaky link on the low? Why you having babies out of wedlock if you're so single? See, the truth hurts, but somebody got to talk about it. Somebody got to talk about this, man, because 2025 is starting off real bad for y'all. But I want to know, what is the real solution? Because it appears as if though women don't want to be wives. So it don't make no sense that I, Ringo TV, teach these men to love women and be a provider and settle down. It don't make no sense I teach them that. I should just teach them to just go out there and just fuck women and leave them. Wouldn't that be a better topic? I'm just wanting to know from the ladies, since you want to be single. I mean, if you're not trying to be a wife, if we're not trying to establish relationships, if the influencers from the female sector are only interested in teaching women to be single, then there's no reason for me to teach men to take women serious enough to make them a wife and build a family. I should be teaching them to just go out there and fuck you and leave you, since that's what you want. Do you see what this creates? This is what it's creating. And what I realized with the female influencers, it is not really about solving the problems for the ladies. You're hustling these ladies. These ladies are really single and lonely. You're hustling these women. You know good and well, as long as those women are single, you're able to earn money. Because you feed them bullshit and they buy it. Because you're a woman and they believe in you. Now, when I say something, they reject it because they think I'm a man, I'm the enemy. But I am convinced female influencers are hustling women that are single. They're hustling them. They are hustling them like a pastor. Hustling them like a pork chop eating pastor, guys. I am sincerely serious. Because I'm saying to myself, if you have all of these women coming to you, you should have solutions. These women are lonely. They want a relationship. These women want a man. But what I've noticed is female influencers are literally trying to deprive these women of what they want. It's almost like when these women come to their platforms, they're in search of solutions. But they're not giving them the solutions. They're basically telling them, you don't need a man. Men are evil. Men are no good. You got to be single. That's the only way. Be celibate. How? You got toys. How are you going to be celibate? Celibate for what? You're basically saying, I am in preparation to become a wife. That's what it means to be celibate. You're abstaining from sexual activity because one day you want to be a wife. But that's not what you're teaching women. You're not teaching them to be a wife. Because you're not. And one thing I realize is single women want women to be single. Everybody hates the woman that is in a relationship. Everybody hates the woman that actually have a husband and have a good life. Everybody's upset. They're jealous. Every time they see her walking down, they see her beautiful family, they see the kids, and they envy it. They envy you. If you're a woman and you're listening right now and you got a man, you got your kids, trust me, all the women envy you. They envy you because they know every time you go home, you got a man. You got your kids. Your life have purpose, meaning. If you're single, there is no meaning to your life. Trust me when I tell you, because you're by yourself. If you're a single woman and you got $5 million in your bank account and you die today, that money goes to somebody else. You lost all your money. All that work that you've done to acquire all of that, it goes away. It was done in vain. You don't got no kids. You don't got no husband. So no one inherits the money. And most likely, when you're in the land of the living, you really don't set nothing up for someone to inherit it. Nobody never really does that because we're not really planning to die. We're not. We're just living our life. And normally when you're selfish and you're living this single life, you're not thinking about tomorrow you may die. Let me go set up a will. Let me go set up this so that if I was to pass away, this person will inherit this money, my account information. This person will have access to my passwords. People don't got this stuff set up. So all the single women that are busting their ass, chasing a bag, they're doing it in vain right now. That's what they're doing. And you have to ask yourself the question. A lot of these women be like, well, I'm single by choice. For what purpose? What is the purpose of being single by choice? What is that purpose? What is the purpose for your life if you're single by choice? What is your purpose? What are you fulfilling? They can't answer the question, guys. Single by choice. What exactly is the purpose for your life? What exactly are you fulfilling? What exactly are you fulfilling by being single for life? Woman, you have a womb. You have a vagina, which is designed to bring forth babies. When you say, I am single for life, or I'm single by choice, what you're saying is, fuck God, I am not using my body to create. You're saying to hell with men because I hate them. So what I'm going to do is live in a prison that you make for yourself. And you feel you're punishing men. We don't give a fuck. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just saying it looks very crazy on the outside looking in, watching all these women sit online all day, every day, talking about how great single life is, but they be so concerned with everybody else's relationship issues. If being single is the way, and that's what y'all love, why do y'all talk about relationships? It shouldn't even be a topic. Y'all should stay away from that. Just talk about being single. Talk about how much toys each of y'all bought. Talk about the new Rose, model Z1 Rose, and how that worked. See, the reason why you have a lot of women that are saying this is not because they're single by choice. They're single because they wasted their life away and they missed their opportunity. And now they're at the age where they either hit the wall, they're washed up, probably have some kids, or they're just too far gone to be eligible to be a wife. Listen, guys, some women have become so independent, so indoctrinated in the world. They can never be a wife. They're too far gone. They're selfish, argumentative. They would never submit to you. They're set in their ways. It's like a waste. I really believe that at least 2 to 3 generations have to die off in order for the newer generation. I think they just started a new one. What is it called? Gen Beta? I'm not sure what in the world. It's a new generation that it just started once the new year hit. That generation has to be the reset. Everybody else has to die off. It's not Gen Z. There's a new generation that just happened once New Year's hit. I think it's called Gen Beta or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a new one. Everybody has to die off in order for the reset to happen, because at this point, the women in this generation, it's a no-go. They are delusional. They are programmed with malware. They have a virus in their mind. Because in their mind, being single is some sort of special thing now. And I think what it is they are afraid of relationships. And that is because they had so much failure. And they don't want to give up their independence to serve a man. So really, it's really a rebellion against God. That's all that's how I see it. So the only option for men is to just fuck women and leave them. I mean, if you really think about it, there's no other solution. If the women are playing this game of we're just going to be single and play this dumb game, but yet they're still dating on the low key. They're still getting men to do things for them. They still making men buy them stuff and pay for this and pay for that. Like, if you're single, why are you allowing men to do things for you? You understand? Like, the system is so messed up right now. It's so bad. And see, what y'all don't understand is this. It's not about that it's already like that. The issue is I'm an influencer, and I try to teach men to wife up these sisters, build families. But I notice that women, they're not interested in that. The women influencers are like pastors. They just lie to women all day. So while I'm trying to teach brothers to wife sisters up, do the right thing, settle down, take care of your family, love your wife, love your kids, it's like they don't want to hear that. So I'm like, so I guess you want me to just tell these brothers, just go out there and sleep with women and leave them. Is that what ladies want? Is that what you want? So you don't want to be a wife. So it's no sense in me teaching men to honor marriage. It don't make no sense, because it seems as if though when I do that, the female influencers double down and teach women, be single, forget that marriage stuff. We don't want no marriage. I'm like, what's the goal? If we are influencers, shouldn't we be solving all these problems people have? As an influencer, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, male or female, don't you think it's your job to actually solve these problems rather than being a part of them? Because I really believe that a lot of you female content creators are full of shit. Because you're not actually solving problems. You're creating more. You're not teaching these women anything. You're teaching them that it's okay to be single. You're doing exactly what Christian pastors do. They lie to women. There is nothing good about being single. Nothing. The goal is to be married. That's the goal. The goal is to have good, healthy relationships. There is no such thing as, oh, I'm just happy being single. Well, if you are happy being single, why do you masturbate? Why do you buy toys? Why do you watch porn? Why are you doing all of those things if you just want to be single? You should have no desire whatsoever. But you know that's not the case. And it's sad, man. Shouldn't you be solving the problems women got? You know how many women go to work every day, come home to a lonely, empty apartment, empty house. House is cold, very, very cold. Some of you come home to your house. It is so cold in your house. It is as cold as outside. You got to quickly turn on the heat. It is cold. You know why? It's empty. You go to bed by yourself, miserable. You go to your 9 to 5 again, only to go back home and repeat the same nightmare. And then you tune into YouTube and you watch other female influencers lie to you to give you a coping mechanism so you can cope with the loneliness. This is what you're doing. Female influencers are lying to you just like pastors. All of these Christian pastors in these churches, they keep women single by lying to them. That's how they keep the money in the church. So the way the money comes on social media is female influencers lie to women, make them believe that, you know, being single is a good thing. You know, go girl. You know, let's have this movement, the Be Single Club, and let's just be single and we're all happy, and it's bullshit. It really is. Because you know good and well what you want as a woman. You just don't have no understanding on how to obtain it because of your own trauma, your own hurts, your own issues that you dealt with from the past. You don't know how to overcome those issues. And you reach out to female influencers thinking they got the solutions. And when you reach out to them, they lie to you. They lie to you in order to keep the money coming in. I am telling you right now, if you're a woman and you're listening to this live right now, female influencers are lying to all of you. It's a hustle, man. I see it. 2025, the year of hustling women. You go to any female content creator platform, you will never see them teaching women how to be a wife, how to love a man, respect a man, take care of a house, children. You won't see it. It's always, you got to watch out for these men. These men are terrible. You can't trust them. They're all cheaters. Let's be single. I like my peace. I want to be independent. I don't need a man. I could do bad by myself. But yet the Amazon guy come to deliver some rose toy or some artificial male phallus discreetly. Some of you had packages delivered to your neighbor by mistake, and your neighbor opened it up and saw what you ordered. Had to knock your door and tell you, oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake and opened your package. Now they know your secret. See? Female influencers are keeping women single. They are. Because they're not teaching you how to overcome the problems you're facing. As an influencer, you should have solutions. Solutions to the problems people are facing every day. That's why they come to YouTube. They come to YouTube to get answers. They come to YouTube to hear a word. Something that can get them through. And what do? You lie to them. You tell them men ain't shit. You tell them forget about marriage. Marriage ain't important no more. That was when the old days. So how are we going to thrive as a people if we're not building families? And this is only predominantly happening with black people. All the other ethnic groups of women, they understand to be with their man. The Asian woman, no, she need her man. The Jewish woman, she know she need her man. The white woman, no, she need her man. But the so-called black woman, she figure I don't need him. I'm going to be independent. Only our people that do this. Only our people are doing this. No other race of women is doing this madness. It's crazy. To see this thing from the outside looking in, fam, it is sad. And I can see the hustle, man. I can see how women are hustling women, bro. That's how sad it is. It got so bad that women are now hustling our women. They're not giving you the truth. It's as if though the women are not telling women it's your fault why you're single. It's like they don't want to tell them. Now, us brothers, we've been telling them what it is. They just don't listen to us because they think we're all enemies and we're all haters. But the women know the truth, but they don't tell them. They keep lying to them in order to get the money, man. I see it every day on YouTube, dog. They just lie to women. I'm like, damn, man. Tell these women the truth. It is not a good thing to be single. Who wants to be single? Who wants to be alone? What man want to be alone? Well, I don't want no woman. I just want to be alone. Sorry, sister, I can't talk to you. I just want to be alone. I just want my peace. I don't want to be with no woman. I just want to be alone by myself. I just want to be alone. What man does that? What man does that? What man walks around saying, I enjoy being alone. I don't want no woman. I like being by myself in my house. I don't want no relationships with no woman. I don't want to see a woman. I don't want nothing to do with a woman. What man does that? None. You know why? Because it is not good for a man to be alone. Now, you might be a man and you might be single right now. But I guarantee you don't want to be. You don't want to be. This issue is predominantly only happening to black people. This is not happening to no other ethnic group. Go into the Asian community. You will not see no Asian woman walking around talking about I'm independent. You won't. You won't see no Asian women on social media talking about I don't need a man and I'm enjoying my single life. You won't find that. You won't find it. They understand what family mean. They have value. The problem is our people have no culture, no values, no morals, none. It's sickening, man. It's sick to see every single day social media influencers lie to women, making women believe that being single is some sort of good thing. It's sick, man. A lot of women are going to be single for the rest of their natural life, man. Some of you ladies are literally going to die alone, like Kevin Samuel said. He wasn't lying. You are going to die alone. This is not a game. I'm hearing women saying they don't mind being alone for the rest of their life. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. You die in your apartment right now, nobody gonna know you dead in your family until they smell the stench coming from that apartment. After about 2 weeks, they're gonna be an odor like never before. I don't know if any of y'all know what a dead human smell like when they're dead. Fam, that smell is horrible. When I used to work on the 9 to 5, I've been in situations where we had people that were dead in an apartment. They were dead there. Nobody knew, but we knew. Because when we smelled that smell, we knew exactly what that was. And we'd have to call it in and be like, somebody need to open up that apartment door. Something's wrong. There's a dead body in there. That was a part of the training. Part of the training is a certain scent. When a human is dead, there's a certain scent. Some of you that probably had the training, you probably know what I'm talking about. But we know. I could tell when somebody's dead. We would do our rounds, and you get that scent, up, call it in. They send everybody, everybody come to that place. And when, lo and behold, when they break down that damn door, somebody in that apartment is dead. And everybody's looking on like, damn, bro, I didn't even know. I was smelling something. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, that was a dead body. You know? And it takes a while to get that smell out. Even after they take the body and they leave, it takes a while to get that smell gone. They got to literally go in there and disinfect and clean up, and man, it's just really bad. That's how you're going to be when you die alone. Nobody going to find you. It's going to be too late. Again, to all the women that are enjoying this imaginary single loving life, who's going to inherit everything you built? Let's say you started a business. Let's say you're a female influencer. Not only do you do YouTube, but you started a business and it's doing very well. And you passed away tomorrow. Who gets your business? Do you see how not smart you are? You're not smart. You're not as smart as you think you are. You just lost everything. Everything you've built is in vain. That's why I don't understand with this single nonsense. It's like all of it is in vain. And some of you might be like, well, I don't care. You know, I'm just living my life. It doesn't matter. Well, that's dumb, because it's like you making all this money. You're doing all this work. And if you were to die today, all that work was in vain. You don't got no children to inherit nothing, no will. You don't got nothing set up. Nobody knows your passwords. Nobody know your banking information. Nobody has access to nothing. So when you dead, you're just dead. They'll just clean out your apartment, throw everything in the trash. That's right. If you're a woman and you're renting, if you were to pass away today, they will take the body, right? And then the management will come to that apartment, see all your stuff, realize you're dead. They'll start taking things that they want. They'll take your clothes. They'll take your shoes. They'll even take your money, especially if you don't got no family to claim nothing. They'll clean up shop and then throw everything else in the garbage. All your life, you've been spending year after year building up all of that stuff. Now it's all gone. It's really sad, man. It is sad. Even the late Kevin Samuels, he didn't have nothing set up. He got robbed. No matter how much y'all may believe the lies that have been told, Kevin Samuels was murdered, guys. It was an inside job by the people that know him on YouTube. And they know who they are. They killed that man. They know who they are. That's a fact. And they emptied his accounts, took his passwords, gained access to all his YouTubes, his Instagrams, Facebook, his Cash Apps, bank account. They transferred all his money into their accounts. They cleaned up shop. That was an inside job. You stay there and think these YouTube streets is filled with nice people. It's a grimy place, fam. A grimy place. They set that man up, they lined him up, and they emptied his bank accounts. That man didn't have nothing set up for his family. Trust and believe that. And right now, somebody's still playing around on his YouTube channel, keep uploading the same videos. Come on, man. The man is dead, and somebody's still trying to hustle. The man is dead, and people still using his platform because they gain access, and they want you to believe, oh, his daughter is running his platform. That's bullshit. Do you understand me? His daughter have an Instagram, and she never mentioned her father. Matter of fact, when the man passed away, she ain't mentioned nothing. He ain't have no relationship with her dog. None. Don't believe none of the news that you heard. It's all lies. All lies, fam. Ain't no daughter running no YouTube. Ain't nobody. It's a lie. Somebody else is running the YouTube, dog. And they trying to keep it alive so they could collect money from it month after month after month. Because technically speaking, if Kevin Samuels is dead and there's no videos being uploaded, his views are going down, 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 and eventually YouTube will demonetize the platform. Because why? He's not here. You understand? After a certain amount of months, if your channel is inactive, they will demonetize the channel. So whoever is using the platform because they stole his passwords, right? They get to upload clips. And because people are so slow, they keep watching the videos, helping to maintain the channel, and they're continually getting paid. The money is not going to Kevin Samuels. He's dead. And remember, when Kevin Samuels died, did anybody see his daughter come on camera to say, hey, thank you everybody for all the love and support you gave my father? Did anybody see her? No. You've been lied to, ladies and gentlemen. This is why they don't like me in these YouTube streets, guys, because I speak the truth. And I say things raw and uncut, and it really ruffles up the feathers of the people that actually killed Kevin Samuels. Trust and believe that, fam. At no point did you see any daughter at any funeral. You ain't see no daughter come on camera to say, hey guys, I really appreciate the love and support. Never. Never addressed the public. Never did anything. You've been lied to. And the sad thing about this is he made it very clear that women are gonna die alone. And we laughed at that. We made fun of it. I didn't like when Kevin Samuels said women were gonna die alone. I think that was a horrible thing to say, but it's prophetic when you really think about it, because it's happening. It's happening because we're not building black families. We're promoting being single. Well, how is that going to look 100 years from now? How is that going to look 100 years from now, where we're all focused on, well, I'm enjoying my single life and I'm enjoying mine too. Well, we're doing exactly what population control want. We're doing exactly what they want. My thing is, what is the answer? What is the solution? A lot of you ladies are in your 40s, 30s, and 40s. We're not even talking about the young 20-year-olds. They're busy watching Sprinkle Sprinkle. She's feeding those young ladies bullshit all day. Lying to women all day. All these female content creators, fam, all they do is feed women bullshit, bro. They're not helping these women to really understand relationships and, you know, the beauty of a relationship. It's like y'all just keep feeding women negativity. There's never an opportunity of saying anything positive about a relationship. It's just negative all day. So now women are paranoid, fearful of being in a relationship. Why? Because the influencers, the female influencers, are leading them into a burning house, man. And this is what they do, bro. So many women are looking for answers. So many women are figuring it's a new year. Maybe I could watch this influencer and she might give me some key pointers on how I can secure a man. But no, you're not getting those answers. Instead, they're just telling you how to cope with being single. Look at those two videos I post where you had one woman, she's 26, another woman is 28, and they were talking about they never dated a man their whole life. Imagine that. You're 28, 26, and never dated a man. That's crazy, man. And those two women are Christians. You would think that Christian women would have better access to relationships because you figure the pastor is teaching from the Bible. But the pastor is full of shit. All of these Christian pastors are false. None of them are real, fam. None. All of these pastors are of the devil, fam. Because they're the main ones that keep women single. But now, female content creators are keeping our women single, fam. They don't teach them the fundamentals of a marriage. They don't teach them to, if you see a guy that you're interested in, why don't you approach him? Why don't you say something to him? Why don't you introduce yourself? Say, hey, I was checking you out and, you know, I'm interested in getting to know you. Like, what's your interest? Like, you know, it's like women don't even teach women these basic things. It's crazy out here. The dating game is horrible. And this is why you have the guys talking about they pump and dump, smash and dashes. You know, you got the guys that travel overseas to get women. I don't even support that mess, but that's what they do. To each his own. Because at the end of the day, I feel like when they going overseas, they just going over there because they want to fuck. You know what I mean? They're not going over there to get no damn wife. You know? I mean, if you wanted a woman, you could get one right here, but they choose to go overseas thinking the grass is greener on the other side. But really it's not. But you know, it's really bad, man. Dating is horrible in today's day. You try to holler at a woman, hey, how you doing, baby? My name is such and such and such, boom, boom, boom. She just look at you like you stupid. You DM a sister, hey, my name is such and such and such, boom. She ignore you because you don't have a check mark. Remember Travis Hunter? He DM'd the woman. She ignored him. 2 months, 3 months. Then when her brother put her on and said, yo, that's Travis Hunter. Then she fished him up out of the DMs and gave him some play. Not that because she like him. No, she don't really care. She don't like him. That's not her type, remember? Remember she said, you're not my type. But her type is money. That's why she's with him. You know? And this is where we are in today's day. A lot of you guys, you probably DM women that you find attractive and you really wanted to get to know them, but those days are over. trying to holler at a woman in today's day is over, guys. It really is. Because in their minds are twisted. This is why I said you got to focus on your goals, focus on your bread, focus on what you do as a man, because that's the only thing you can do at this point. If you're dealing with women, you just deal with them accordingly, fam. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to be wives. So the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to smash and dash, throw them in the trash, not because that's what you want to do, but that's what they choose to do. Men, and I'm talking about quality men that are trying to get with women, do not pump and dump. At the same time, even though these men don't do that, a lot of you guys are going to experience a situation where you're going to get with a woman that you're interested in, right? And you may end up sleeping with her, but then she's going to break up with you. She's going to break up with you for a very dumb reason. She's going to break up with you for a dumb, silly reason. And you already slept with her probably 2 times or whatever the case is. And you're going to feel a sense of like you did something wrong, but really you didn't do anything wrong. She dumped you because she's not really the type of woman that would be in a committed relationship, because she's been in them streets too long. She don't know how to be faithful. She don't know how to settle down, because women are not teaching women how to do these things. All they teach women is negativity, so that women fear relationships, fear marriage. In the other 2 videos that I uploaded today, I talked about, the reasons why your relationships fail. I also gave good information on how to have a successful relationship. But guess what? People don't want that. People don't want a successful relationship. They just want to sleep around. Well, if that's the case, then all influencers need to just teach women how to sleep around. I should just be teaching the brothers, when you deal with women, just deal with them accordingly and recreational use, and just keep it pushing. Because after all, the female influencers are not prepping the women to be wives, right? They're teaching them to be single. So there's no sense in teaching men to wife women up, because the women influencers are controlling the board by planting the seed in a woman's mind. Don't marry, don't marry, don't marry. Bad, bad, bad. Men are evil, men are evil, men are evil. So now when you have a man that try to holler at a woman because he's really interested in her, she's not going to give him that play, because the female influencers got her attention. And that's where we are right now. That's where we are right now, fam. If you're a man and you try to teach men to wife a woman up, take care of his family, do X, Y, and Z, I'll show you 10 other women influencers that are teaching contrary to what you're pushing. It's almost as if though the devil is using them to distract women from relationship. It's sort of like, remember back in the day when you had a buddy or somebody that was hanging with you, but then they started dating, and now all of a sudden now they're not hanging with you no more. And it's like, you're cool with the person, but it's like they stopped hanging with you because they got into a relationship. So they're spending more time with whoever they're with, and it's interfering with your friendship. So in a way, you got upset that they are in a relationship. I mean, you should be happy for him, but at the same time, the other person they're with took them away from you. So you're no longer hanging with your buddy. That is how people see you when you're in a relationship. They get mad at the sight of your progress. They don't like seeing it. Are female influencers keeping women single like Christian pastors do? The answer is yes. They're keeping the majority of women single. They're planting fear in your heart so you can doubt any man that come around. Any man that come near you as a woman, you are looking at them with suspicion. He must be up to something. Maybe he's gay. Maybe he's on the DL. You know what? I'd just rather be single. And that's where we are right now. Now, of course, there most likely are women out there that they don't listen to all of that nonsense. They're more traditional. But for the most part, man, it's like the majority of women in today's day, man. It's like you can't even save them. They don't want relationships. They don't want to get to know a man. And it's just sad, man. It's like, damn. Something must have happened to these ladies, man, that just made them become this way. Because I think I don't know. Are they trying to punish men? Do they believe that by them saying they're single and they're not really interested in marriage, is that hurting men? I don't think that's hurting men, because women outnumber men. You know, each man on the earth can have 20 women each. That's how many women that are in the world. This is why I keep telling brothers to practice polygyny, because at the end of the day, if you were to take every man and give him one wife only, there would be millions upon millions of women that still have no man. That's because there are greater number of women in the world than men. And that's for a reason. But once again, our people don't understand their culture. They don't have no heritage because they lost that during slavery and everything else. So consequently, we fight against the truth. You know? Virtuous woman may be out there. There are no virtuous women. There's no such thing as a virtuous woman. When you study the Bible and it talks about a virtuous woman, if you read carefully, it says, who can find her? Which means nobody can. If you study the scriptures, that was his desire. He was speaking of the type of woman he desire. He wasn't speaking of an actual woman that exists. So any woman saying they're a virtuous woman is full of shit, because she's not. What he described was the perfect woman. You understand? What he was describing was the perfect woman. That woman don't exist. That was his desire. And what happened is, in the Christian church, women, they keep running to Proverbs 31 thinking that was an actual woman. No, it was not. That was his desire. Read to understand. He said, who can find her? Who can find her? Who? Who can find her? So when you see women today saying, oh, I'm a virtuous woman, stop. Scripture was not talking about you, because you ain't doing anything that the woman in that scripture did. You're just not. Are women influencers keeping women single? Are you really happy as a woman being alone when you're in your house? Or are you just fighting or perpetrating this image to appear strong? You don't have any feelings, desires, needs, wants. You don't ever feel vulnerable. You don't ever feel a sense of loneliness, a sense of empty. And see, this is why I know that these movements these women be having, man, it's not real. And I know all the women that might follow these trends and follow platforms that keep them single. I know that a lot of women that follow these platforms, they know something's wrong. But I guess with women, they just go with the flow. I guess so as not to offend anyone, they just kind of just go with, they don't question nothing. They don't question anything. I think that's what it is. Somebody said we have hobbies and a life. What is that? Playing with a rose toy? That's not a purpose. Having hobbies is not a purpose. Do you have a savings? If you were to die today, do you realize it's just going to sit there? It's not going to nobody. See, this is what I don't understand when women try to convince themselves, well, I got hobbies. How old are you? I know you're not 20 years old. You're not. You're most likely past the danger zone. You're most likely at the, what is that other one Kevin Samuels to say, no man's land? You're most likely at that level. No man's land, which means you're at the age where a man is just not going to deal with you. Because at this point, it becomes a bad investment. I mean, what's the point of getting with you when you're too old and you can't even produce babies? The whole purpose of a woman is to bring forth children for her husband. But the women today are saying, you know, I'd rather just be single and, you know, I don't want a man. So her childbearing years, she throws it away. The years she's supposed to be bringing forth children, she neglects it and hopes to keep a career. It's sad, man. But hey, I think I said enough, man. This is just sad, bro. Absolutely sad. See, the solutions that we need, man, is we got to really bring back black love, because we're the only ethnic group right now that have this mindset. We're the only ones. Nobody else does this but black people. The white man is not doing this. The Asian man not doing this. The Russian man, the Jewish man. Have anybody ever seen a Jewish woman on social media talking about I'm independent, I'm single? Have you ever seen that? That's how I know that our people are in trouble. Because while we're doing all of this evil and self-sabotage, all the ethnic groups around the world are thriving. They're growing in wealth. They are building generational wealth, while we are at the beginning of the race and still have not moved yet. Because we are dying and leaving no legacy. It is horrible, man. The amount of hatred we have for one another is disgusting. It's very embarrassing to be black, because it's like, man, we don't honor family, we don't honor marriage. We just, it's horrible, man. So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. You like the content? You want to see more content like this? Maybe you want me to make a part 2. Then once the stream is done, put it in the main comment section of the video. and say, yo, I really enjoyed that video. Maybe you should talk about that some more. And I'll do more content on it, man. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I really believe that female influencers have to really be honest with women and stop lying to them. Because if you're a woman and you're not bringing any solutions to these ladies, you're doing them a disservice. It cannot be a thing as a female influencer that you always are negative and never have anything positive to say about relationships. That is just wrong. That's a total misuse of a platform. It's like, you're a woman, you should be giving women advice that can really stimulate their thoughts and make them have confidence in relationships. But instead, it's like women, I think what it is most female influencers, they're more concerned with the dollar. They're more concerned with the money that could be made by talking about something different. I think that's what it is. And they hide from, I guess, speaking on the real issues because maybe they won't get the views, maybe they won't get the support. And they figure, you know what, let's just focus on the negative because people love negativity. So if we could focus on the negative, that would definitely get me the numbers. And I think that's what it is. Focus on the negative. Men are evil. This is so sad, man. Anyway, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Just a little family talk. Again, you like the content, make sure you let me know in the comment section if you want me to make more videos like this and go deeper into it, then I'll do that. But it's just really sad, guys. Like when I look at today's world, man, I'm like, it is horrible, man. It's absolutely horrible, bro. And again, this is only with our people. Every other ethnic group, they're not having these problems, guys. They are not having these problems. It's only us, man. It's only us. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions. I'll catch you all in the next video. It is what it is. Y'all stay safe out there. And we out of here, guys. Peace. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.